Well, hello, and welcome to day, I think it's like 36, 37 of this road trip. And I'm here in San Francisco. Wow, it is such a trip to be back here in San Francisco. I went to art school here maybe 12, 13 years ago. My goodness, it's been a while. And it's a trip to be back. Um, Well, I haven't done an update in quite a while, so I'm just going to kind of recap a bit. I've been through Idaho, Boise, Idaho, through Salt Lake City, Utah, went to Las Vegas, Nevada, Bakersfield, California, oh my goodness, Big Sur, Santa Cruz, and a couple places in between. But here I am in San Francisco now. And it's been very, very interesting to see how all these different places and these different cities and small towns along the way are responding or handling the COVID situation, and what people are like, how it's affecting the cities, and just everyday life. And, I'll start since I'm here in San Francisco. I'll start with my feeling here. It's definitely, it's definitely affected a lot here, just how people interact. Everybody seems to be wearing masks here. I mean, outside, inside, I see lots and lots of masks. And most everything is closed in terms of like things you can go visit. I went to go visit my old art school, and that's closed. Churches seem to be closed. Temples, of course, restaurants and other things are open. But it's interesting. It's the most sort of shut down kind of place I've been, I guess. Seattle seemed more open. Same thing with Boise. Las Vegas is obviously open with the casinos. However, it's tourism is way down in Las Vegas. I mean, there was hardly anybody there at all. So that was interesting. But I mean, other than I'd say the most affected places I've been so far have been Las Vegas, and of course back in Hawaii where I live now. Hawaii and Las Vegas seem like the most affected in terms of people, but Hawaii is getting back to tourism. With their new tourism plan, they're going to start allowing people to come in to Hawaii as long as they've been tested negative within 3 days, something like that. And so that seems to be like Hawaii's opening back up. Las Vegas still felt really sad and shut down, under construction, businesses closed down, and it was no events really still, and no music. It just felt kind of sad. The whole experience is kind of different now because you have to give space and everybody's wearing a mask. So I don't know, and just in general, everything. This is all about space and being with yourself or your little bubble. There's not a whole lot of new things. It's more like the pause experience. So it's interesting to come to San Francisco where I have had history and to see everything closed, like not being able to go into my old art school, not being able to go into certain places, and to see them from the outside. It's really a lot of this reflection. And that's a lot of what this trip has been, and actually what I intended it for it to be, is a lot of just reflection, going back to old places, kind of creating new memories and new experiences, but also to just to kind of review this life that I've lived so far, and to kind of see where it's going from now, because I'm definitely in a big transition personally. It's been a big transition for 3-4 years, and it's good to go back to all these places and remember things, meet and visit some people from the past, and reflect on who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Those are good. That's a good question to ask, you know. And I think that changes as you get older and different phases of your life. If you ask, who am I? So anyway, I'm gonna meet up with a friend here in San Francisco, and then another friend tomorrow. And I'll probably stay around this area for a while before I head up back to Portland. And I think I'm gonna take my boys on a road trip, each of them. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you're well, whoever you are, wherever you are, and I'll talk to you next time.